Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the King Richardson channel, where we're turning the peasant mindset into the king mindset. Today is day 8, I believe, of our my pescatarian journey. I'm probably actually gonna go get a snack real quick. That's where I'm about to drive to while I make this video. But yes, I'm feeling a little better, man. I think this is a good thing for me. My energy is high. And I like it a lot, man. It's the thing about this, when you start eating better day by day, you start thinking different. Like, I don't even want to. Then spending money wise, the money is cheaper to eat healthier. But not only that, sometimes it is. Sometimes it ain't. You gotta know where you're going. But for me, I'm kind of making better decisions. I don't know. I think it's just a frequency change with everything, which is why I'm doing that. But today's video is about Kobe. I wanted to make the video about Kobe. This is one of the videos I wanted to make this week. And tomorrow, hopefully, I can get that last one that I wanted to make off, and then we can move on from that. But I wanted to just talk about the Kobe story, how I got him, and how it's been since I've had him. So yes, my grandmother died last year around May, June, and I had to go to her funeral. And they live in the country down in Virginia, kind of close to Richmond. It's Petersburg, Virginia. So my uncle has a trailer that was my grandma's trailer, so he stayed with her. I guess he's gonna take over that now. But anyway, when I went there, I noticed a lot of cats. Well, a couple cats. They were grown cats. Were standing around, and then I noticed the little kittens, and the little kittens were kind of standing around. And I seen a black one with like blue eyes. You know, they all kittens have blue eyes. And then I seen like a gray one with blue eyes. And then I seen Kobe, and I picked him up. But he was the most feisty one. The other ones, they were more like scary, I would say. They were like scary. But Kobe, he was more so feisty. You know, like he was feisty, and he was fast. And you know, I was like, I want that one. I want him. I like his personality. And I ended up getting a cage for him from my uncle. I put him in the car with me, and we drove back to Maryland a little later. And yeah, so then we went to my my home where the July 10th fire happened. And you know, I used to be going to Amazon, to work at Amazon. Come on, bro. What the fuck are you? Excuse my language. I'm sorry about that. But used to go to Amazon, and then I'll come home, and my roommate used to say he used to have his little paw out. So yeah, it used to be hard, because you know, I went through a phase where, obviously I talked about it before, where I had no money coming in. And the money that came in, I had to spend that on, you know, the rent. Like, I literally had to pay my rent because I didn't know when I was going to get paid. So, you know, I'm not sure how I did it, but I know somebody did help me out. But, you know, he made me start thinking for other people. You know, that was the first time I kind of realized how selfish I was mentally. Because with Kobe, now I think for two people, and they're kind of built. Now I think that way now way more than I used to. And when the fire happened, we kind of bonded a lot to the fire when the fire happened, because jeez, that's crazy, man. I held them the whole night, and you know, he was obviously scared. We had all those fire trucks and all the fire trucks, all of the ambulance, the police. We went through that together. You know, who would have thought that once again he's shifting to another what am I trying to say? He would be shifting to another environment that quickly. And then, you know, I had to keep him. Like, when I was in there, I didn't really keep him in the cage when I left. I let him roam around the room, you know, do what he did, because he's a cat. You know, he was a kitten, and I wanted him to be free. But when he got to my uncle's house, I had to keep him in. So he was in the cage for a long time. Yeah, I let him out, and my dad let him out when we could. Like, when he got home, he let him out, and then when I, you know, eventually I let him out when this shit is so irritating, man. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I let him out when I could. And then once I got, like, I did like a week or 2 weeks of Airbnb. So obviously he had to be in the cage at all times. I didn't even let him out. I barely let him out of the cage when I was in the Airbnb at first. And then we were homeless. Now, when we were homeless, obviously he had to be in the car with me. So I had the cage in here. So he really couldn't get out a lot of the day. Only time he got out was, like, if I went to go visit my dad, I'll let him roam for a little bit. And then like, if I took like a break, then yeah. And then, like, at night, I couldn't keep him out because he'll be roaming, and, you know, he'll be messing with me, and I needed to sleep. I knew I had to sleep because I had to get up extra early. Like, I got up, you know, as soon as the sun came out, because I didn't want anybody to recognize me, because the spot that I now live at it's a nice area, so I knew they would call the police on me if they see me, or somebody would snitch, and then it would be really hard to find another spot where I could sleep at in the car and not be bothered. You know, no traffic for real. So I kept them in there, and then we went back to Airbnbs, And he was in the cage a lot until like later on. You know, I think about that now. I miss those days. Like, not miss it. I don't miss it. It's just like going back, like, man, I've already come a long way. Since my last Airbnb. Like my last Airbnb, that was last two, they were really, really good Airbnbs, man. Like, they felt like home. Like, literally, they felt like home, man. But I let him out for one of those two last ones all day. And he loved it. And that's when I could kind of notice he started being more normal. Now I keep him out, but I want to be better as a cat dad. Like, the peasant mindset in me, just horrible, you know. Like, I know I was talking to this girl and she was saying, you don't buy him anything. So moving forward, I'm gonna start buying them. Like, I know I seen like this expensive litter box. He's so smart. Like, I'm gonna buy him that one day. I'm not gonna say when. I just know once everything start flowing within, I'm telling you, by the end of March, not March, we turning up a notch every month. Like, by mid-March, no, like by mid-February, that's what I'm trying to say, it's gonna be turned up another notch. So a lot of things gonna be different. Even the channel's gonna look different. Like, I'm enjoying this now, and I'm gonna buy him. I'm gonna have a whole setup. Like, right now we got dogs where I'm at, so, and I just never been that type to be too comfortable around somebody else. But I might ask any roam sometimes, every now and then, but I just don't see it. I just don't trust people, and, you know, I don't want anything to happen and that affect my living situation. So, yeah, I haven't been able to provide Kobe with the proper freedom that he deserves, but I will. I'm working on it. But if you're watching this video, he is kind of still very aggressive. He's calmed down, actually, more recently. I've learned how to play with him. But if you have any tips on how or what to do to calm a cat down, or help a cat live a more freedom and more comfortable life, leave a comment down below. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you want. That is the Kobe story. That is my man, my little man. I wanted to have him in the video, but I'm not at work. I mean, I'm at work, and, you know, he wasn't I'm not about to bring him to work because, yeah. So I had this little bit of time to make this video. The other video I made, I liked that one, but I was actually like, what am I trying to say? So I was actually recording with the volume down. So anyway, yes, that's the Kobe story. And we're gonna be back with another video tomorrow, and it's going to be most likely the video, one of the last videos that I had pre-planned, and then we're gonna be on a whole nother wave next week. I know Monday is inauguration day for Big Red Tie Trump, and my plan is to get a red tie and a little cheap little outfit, suit outfit type. If I can find me a red tie, at least find me a red tie and a white shirt and like little, yeah. So let me stop yapping and enjoy the rest of your day.